Hello and welcome to the back nine of round 2 of the 2025 MVP Open presented by MVP and OTB Discs. We are at Maple Hill for our second of 4 rounds with no cut. I'm Erika Stinchcomb.
I'm Madison Walker. We're your 2 hot geese.
Honk. Much better conditions. Today it's nice and sunny out. Some wind though, so that's pretty tough.
Some gusty wind.
Gusty.
Before we get into it, look at this. Look at this. Have you heard?
That's how close we are.
Have you heard?
Those are real numbers.
Those are real numbers. We are inside of 1,500 people to 500,000 on the YouTubes. So like, subscribe, and help us never have to do this again. Just kidding. We're going to do it for 1 million too.
Starting the day after.
Starting immediately. But no, thanks for joining along with us in our journey.
Cadence Burge, a bogey-free front 9, 4 down, so impressive. The best round we've seen so far is 8 down from Silva Saarinen yesterday. Missy Gannon on a tear, 7 down. There's lots and lots of movement out there and lots of birdies to get, though this is a tough one.
Hole 10, we just saw Hanley throw an absolute bomb. It went to the moon first and then came back down in circle 1. It's honestly not that impressive unless you're landing in the castle. But no
Moon
one
or
does
no
that.
Moon.
No, yeah. But most competitors finding circle 2, maybe the edge of circle 1. It's a really, really uphill shot, and it plays, I would say, closer to like 340.
Yes.
It's a very specific line too. We have a headwind pretty much ripping off the top of that hill. So once you get up to the top, your disc has a tendency to want to slow down a lot, especially if you give it this height like we see Cadence doing. She's going to trickle into the left side right on the edge of circle 2. And honestly, you're fine with that as long as you're not in those fir trees to the right side. Oh no. Oh yes.
Oh yes. Hanna putting just as much turn as you can to find almost the inside of the circle, it looks like. Great shot. And that's so nice to be able to putt rather than throw on your second shot. If you have to throw something, it's so easy to blast past the basket. Silva turning hers, pushing that right side, but it's going to work out as well and even find the circle as well. Hailey, after birdieing the first hole, has been struggling, but man, does she have a lot of power to get up there on this one.
Yeah, and she's not far off. She's literally just hitting the band over and over again on her putts, and sadly, a lot of them are for par. So,
or just last hole was just a really unfortunate tree and kicked into OB. Sometimes the breaks are tough. What
Cadence
a shot.
Sending it. What wind.
Do you think that was a run?
Yeah, I think everyone's running this,
yeah,
right?
Right?
I am.
Little nose up floaty run? I think so. Nice little run from Silva to get up top. Hanna a little farther away than I thought, probably 45 feet or so, but very uphill.
Ooh.
Oh. That's so cool that she just did a hyzer putt all the way at it. Such good power. Man,
yes.
how high, how much height do you think that is? Like 15 feet up? That's awesome.
Oh man, Hailey not much to work with over here.
Also, that slow-mo of Hanna walking it in, like whatever ad you put, whatever she's selling, like I'm buying it.
Hanna's meant for slow-mo. Oh, I feel like that hit the pole.
It did. I mean, left side pole, but it did. I mean, it was like, that's a putt that normally sticks. Cadence in for the par.
Hanna, one of 6 birdies today on hole 10. 5 competitors got to circle 1 in regulation, 29 to circle 2.
Wow.
So, yeah, just that extra 30 feet. Tough to cover.
Does it say how many of the putts were from circle 2 versus 1?
2 of them.
Wow.
Oh, Paige parked it.
Nice.
She got on top of the castle.
She stormed it.
She stormed the castle.
Very cool. Yeah, Cadence still bogey free. Hanley 4 down. Hole 11, a par 4, 666 feet. The Christmas tree hole, they clear cut, you can see to the left, so many trees. That used to be a death trap. Now it's kind of the play, or at least the mistake to make. If you can get to the short grass, you're going to have the easiest look at it. And it feels like a super gettable birdie if you clear the first line of trees. If you're pinned up, though, it can be pretty tough to scramble a par. You can get all up in some of these Christmas trees, let me tell you. Mm-hmm. I know some of them very personally. 'Tis not the season.
No. It was a ripping headwind here. Screaming headwind. Hanna giving it a ton of height, giving it time to come back, really using the overstability of the disc. And she doesn't quite get out of that final line of trees. She is over the big ones, though, and only looks like contending with the two small ones.
Should be an easy par and perhaps a birdie look. Cadence hanging it out way to the right. This used to be like the play. She's also going to be in those left side trees.
It almost looks like left to right now. Yeah. Instead of a direct headwind. Ooh, Hailey just dropped a bomb.
I love how much turn she just put on this. Is she still in the... It was far, though. She might be pretty tucked. It's surprising. All these shots look so good, and they're still finding that tree line.
Ooh, I love this.
Get up and over. Oh, yeah. Just barely clears the last Christmas tree.
Silva first to go, but probably with the clearest shot of the bunch.
Yeah, it's nice to go over all these little ones.
Man,
so pretty.
It's crazy how she can go so slow and like almost methodical, and then it just comes out so spinny and fast.
Pretty awesome.
Man, I thought Hanna was a little bit more in the clear.
She's, a couple feet either direction, and she's looking at a birdie, but from here just scrambling for par. But that's a good shot. Cadence did make it to the left side, so how far do you think this is? Like 275? Maybe a little less.
I was going to say a little more. Yeah.
Somewhere in that realm, 275 to 300.
Yep. And what a shot from Cadence.
So high, so much turn.
Trusting the disc to come back just in the nick of time. Hailey pinned up and has to throw a little bit more into the sky.
I think she's trying to split these two trees. Huh. Cool shot. Oh. What? That's honestly some great camera work. Because
that catch cam was literally like fighting for its life.
that disc disappeared into the sky.
I like how it was like a sunbeam. Like he's like, oh God.
Wow. Hailey visiting the moon and the sun with her disc today.
What's the meme of the guy looking at the sky like?
It's so beautiful. That one?
Wow. Cadence. What a putt for birdie.
You think of the double rainbow?
No.
What does it mean? That's a great putt. And what a save. Cadence definitely out of position on that one. Silva playing it just how you draw this one up. Still one over on the round, but moving in the right direction. And what an insane birdie from Hailey King. Never seen anything like that. I don't think we ever will again.
Hopefully catch cam won't also.
Rebecca Cox ahead on chase card. This is a new pin position on 13. It's much shorter than the other position. Oh yeah, Rebecca, perfect shot and gets a little kick in straight into the bullseye.
What's going on, guys? Hold My Bag just launched the greatest disc golf fantasy game in the universe.
Hold My Bag just dropped the best fantasy disc golf game the planet has ever seen.
I want to tell you guys about the newest disc golf fantasy game on the market.
One of my favorite parts is the Hold My Bag. This is something that we started doing, and it's actually a lot of fun.
Hole 12, a par 4 that was once very scoreable, but now a little trickier for the FPO field, as most of our landing zones has always been in this area, but these little fruit trees have added a new interesting obstacle moving into this second shot that goes down the tunnel. You have to land a little bit more right to open up your shot. You can go backhand gentle turning shot down the hill or a forehand. If you do land a little left, if you have the flex forehand, that is workable as well. This is a really tough birdie because that second shot, it can be just a little bit of an off angle depending on where your drive lands. But even if you are wide open to the fairway, it's tough to get past all the trees, especially with this big of a downhill.
True that. Cadence with all the distance you need, but definitely too far left. Going to be dealing with those small fruit trees. Hailey trying to push a little. Wow, she's just going so far. Look at. I don't think that's really going to pay off though in that tree line, but huge shot.
I like the play though, just kind of crashing into the trees and dealing with it. Kat Merch did that today too, and
Yeah.
she was way over the hill and into the tree line.
Silva working more of a flip up. Also going to be very left.
I'm wondering if this is on purpose. I see too many people doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they're just
Is that on purpose?
dealing with it. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, pick your poison. But like you can be left with some pretty terrible lies, but it is a much shorter approach than what Hanna's doing here, which I think is the most open play.
Yeah, I like this play.
Me
This
too.
is what I'm trying to do.
Did it work? Did we talk about this yesterday?
I got down to circle too.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah, I'd say yeah.
All right.
It's a tailwind. You could feel it less on the tee and definitely on this second shot.
Cadence through the little trees.
And landing where so many of us do, outside circle 2 barely, and with a little, just a jump putt down to the green.
Hanna also in a good landing zone here. But yeah, this backhand's so tough. It always fades away from the pin. That's well done. And probably a good tree hit.
Very good tree hit.
But without a really technical sidearm, that backhand's pretty crazy.
Here's Silva from her tee shot. Unfortunately, she's pinned up against a kind of branchy little tree. Oh.
Huh.
Wow.
Okay. I guess just blast it in there and deal with it. Why not?
So close to a perfect shot. Just the slightest bit overturned against a root, or else she'd be parked right now.
Yeah, Hailey too. Just dealing with what she has. All right, I get it. I get it.
I like this. Man, I love when Hailey does that little follow through onto a knee. Smoothie cakes.
Doesn't quite work out for Hailey, but hopefully an easy scramble here for a par. Yeah, nice little approach shot.
Cadence with kind of a checkerboard effect here as well for her third. You don't want to come in too hot here because there is, oh no, she's going to find it. There's a gully to the left of the basket that is just not somewhere you want to mess around.
Top 3 worst gullies on the course. There's a lot of gullies on the course.
There are a lot of gullies on the course. What a perfect little approach shot from Hanna Huynh. You're very happy with a par on this hole. There was only 7 birdies today on hole 12.
Come on, Cadence. Keep the bogey free alive.
Come on.
Dang.
Oh my
Good
gosh.
effort. Still to go 11 holes at Maple Hill without taking a bogey's very impressive. Silva, speaking of impressive, Back-to-back birdies.
I love her little putt that seems like it's at its highest point right out of her hand, and then it's dropping the whole way.
Yeah. Silva. How many other birdies did you say?
There were 7.
Okay.
One of them from Mickey Gannon.
Cap Merch looks like she had a turkey in the middle of the round. Is currently 4 down on the tournament. Takes some right side action and pins it.
Mm-hmm. Kat was on my cart today. The vibes were high. It was so much fun. She was throwing some really great disc golf shots.
And Cadence and Silva tied now after that 2-stroke swing. Holland Hanley 2 strokes behind.
Missy Gannon in the clubhouse, 8 down.
Tying the course record. Hole 13, we saw Rebecca Cox birdie it with a nice little backhand shot. It's a par 3, 382, but definitely plays shorter. It is very downhill. You mostly see backhands. If you can throw a slow speed disc, mostly mid-ranges, that's the play, because a faster speed one is gonna fade towards the end and want to skip to the left.
Into one of the worst gullies.
It's, yeah, you know what, that might be the worst.
It might be.
I'm gonna think about it and rate it for you guys on my Instagram story tomorrow, which the top 3 worst gullies.
We get some photos too, honestly.
That's what
Okay.
obviously, yeah,
Perfect,
that's what I'm saying.
Silva threw this so well yesterday with her hex. We had a lot more wind to deal with today. It was right to left.
Yeah, pushing him into that horrible gully.
Ooh, tree love for Silva. She's going to be right on the edge of circle 1.
Yeah, really good tree hit. Sometimes they just go forever, and so does that gully.
Yes, it sure does. It's impressive how far it continues. Ooh, Hailey. I love this little nose down shot. It's got a little bit too much stability, but also gets a little tree bump.
I think on a calm day, that would have been perfect.
Tailwind as Hanna lines up her shot.
And she's throwing something flippy, which is a good move, as this right side tends to be friendlier than the left.
It can also be very unfriendly, but you'd
It
rather
can.
mess around over there.
Yeah. Friendly-er.
Look at the wind.
The wind is going nuts. It was like a pure right to left when I came through.
Cadence loves this, though. She loves to throw a hyzer
Look
flip.
she's going for the long pin. Whoops.
Oh,
That's
man.
right next to where the long pin lands. That's crazy.
Once again, the catch cam is William Defoe. Looking up.
That's the guy, huh?
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh, good
I
looking
thought that was
run.
going in.
Sit. Down.
Hailey just chipping one up. She's so good at those little pitch ups.
Wait a second. That wooden thing's for the long pin. She's so far past the
Yes.
long pin.
She's probably 120 feet past the short pin.
Look at how that was a full rip from down there. That's crazy.
She might be farther than that.
Wow.
Now she's 70 feet?
Yeah, outside circle 2 for sure. And man, after such a good start, back-to-back bogeys, not insurmountable, but you want to stop the bleeding.
What a beautiful little hyzer flip, though, from Cadence Burge.
Yeah. I mean, if she can do that tomorrow. Here's Silva for another birdie outside the circle, uphill. Ooh, funky footing, but it doesn't matter.
Out of here.
Wow.
Silva. Is that 3 circle 2 putts in a row for these birdies?
Gosh. It is, isn't it? Look at her lose her balance so daintily. Not actually out of control. That's a good one.
Yay, we love a big Silva smile.
And a turkey.
Yes, Hanna.
Wow. Hannah's putt looking so great.
It's windy down there.
It is.
Silva, one of only 7 birdies on hole 13. Shout out to Rebecca Cox and Cynthia Klesberga, who parked the hole.
Silva, another 2-stroke swing. Gonna be in the solo lead again. And 1 down on the round now.
Fighter.
Yeah.
Here's our third water hole, hole 14, 300 feet. But a terrifying 300 feet when you've got the wind swirling the way it was today. It was mostly right to left, but occasionally a little bit of a headwind as well. So helping your hyzer shot get over this wall. We see some players trying to park the hole with big spike hyzer shots. We see other players coming straight at it and dealing with whatever putt they have on the short left side. If you do go out of bounds, there's a pretty scary drop zone right at the lake.
Yeah, I saw some crazy stuff on this hole. The wind really pushing your disc over if you could trust it out of the water. Silva just bailing very early. And a nice little tree kick, actually.
One thing we didn't really talk about much today, but we should, is the tee pads are very small on a lot of the holes for the FPO layout. But today they were very slippery too. Even though we have nice conditions, it was tough on the tee pad. So all these shots are so impressive for players able to continue to control the disc while thinking about their feet all day.
Nice spiking shot from Hailey King. Hits the stands. She's going to be inside the circle.
Uh-oh.
And Hanna swinging it way wide. Gonna have to go to that drop zone.
Cadence just trying to stop bogeying. Oh. Oh man.
Yeah.
She's gonna make Mark work.
Mark spends a lot of time there. And this is such a scary putt.
Look at the wind.
Yeah. I think it's a little friendlier personally than hole 8, but I've heard opposite opinions, but I have a floaty putt.
So this played as one of the easier holes yesterday. Today, there was only 5 birdies.
Wow.
Yeah, so no one was getting quite as aggressive here.
It's just hard, that right to left wind always pushing them farther away.
Cadence running this. Oh,
Great bid.
That's my favorite thing to do on these longer drop zone putts as well. Take a knee and get really level with the basket.
Just have like a heart-to-heart while you're down there.
Yeah. Silva laser focused. She's been dropping them in. This one not quite as aggressive. It's a little scarier here with the OB just behind.
Here we go, Hailey. And Hailey really cleaning up the last 5 holes. 2 down through those 5.
Shout out to Deanne Carey for parking this hole today.
Dude, it was the craziest. Oh, wait, no. I was with Deanne yesterday. That's an awesome shot.
Par felt great on hole 14 today. And it's now time to head back into the woods and out of the wind.
No, I was with Deanne today. Okay, yeah. She hung it so wide that it was out of bounds for sure. And then it pushed and pushed and pushed and then ended up spiking and parking it. It was wild.
Here's Cat Merch ahead on 17 from the 3rd card.
Oh, bomb.
Uh-huh. Literally touching the pole.
Couldn't get any closer. She's, I think, 4 down on the round. Somewhere around there.
And climbing up the leaderboard in that tie for 5th place with Missy Gannon right now. 1 stroke out of that tie for 3rd with Cadence.
Hole 15, par 3, 322 feet. We saw Owen lace this one earlier. She took one of the late right side gaps, which is a very viable play. You do mess around with these late trees, but the gaps are pretty big. You see a lot of hyzer flips to straight shots. You do see some force flexes. First things first, hit the first gap. Make sure you do not kick left. It is a death trap over there. So hard to scramble from. Short right is better if you're going to make the mistake. You see probably, what, mostly fairway drivers on this one.
Is this the worst gully?
The left side of it arguably is, but there are some newts. Did you see them out there?
No, I was looking too.
I saw 2, but they were on hole 13. Hailey gonna hit early in the gully and kick to the right, which is the good kick.
Silva gonna find a line. Wow.
And great shot, yeah.
All the way into circle 1. I feel like this hole kind of sets up for Hanna's game.
Yeah, that's a nice looking shot. Fading just a touch too early. Still really good. Ooh, very early from Cadence.
And she's very fortunate to get through all of those trees.
Yeah, that is a super good break. Hopefully it helps her get off that bogey train.
Hailey got past all the shul in the gully. A little bit of a late release, early release.
Yeah, she fluffed it.
Fluffed it.
Good effort on the putt. But that's a frustrating one.
7 competitors got to circle 1 in regulation, while 21 got to circle 2. Another very difficult green to get to.
Good run from
Man, that like
Cadence.
vaporized through the chains.
Right? Looked perfect. Great height. Hanna long look for 2. Also a good run.
Nice little comeback putt from Cadence. Finally off the bogey train.
Nice birdie from Silva. Wow. Really super clean back 9.
Silva, one of only 4 birdies today on hole 15. Oh, I'm on the wrong hole. One of 9 birdies today on hole 15.
The 1020 rated wallet.
What's your pocket?
What's your wallet?
What's your wallet? Oh, my bad. Ready?
Hole 16, one of the hardest par 3s on the course at 364 feet. It's just barely out of the distance range of a lot of competitors. You can get a full flexing shot there, but it's a very narrow fairway the whole way down. This big guardian tree really does come into play. You see so many shots landing right behind this and trying to putt through the V. There's not one perfect play here. You see forehands, you see backhands. You just really do want to avoid early right, and early left is one of the most difficult to recover places on the course.
Late left is pretty bad too. Late right, fine. Ooh.
Late right, not fine.
Not fine?
No.
Yeah, okay. So just don't go anywhere but the fairway. Silva kicking all the way to OB, which is pretty wild.
Late left in the bog?
Late left, I guess, is fine.
Yeah.
Late left is fine.
We love the bog.
Wow, so good from Hanna. I think she's inside the circle.
Man, that is a huge tee shot. Yeah, let's watch it again.
This is so good.
Nice. You see so many just filtering into that little creek area just before. Hanna covers it no problem.
Cadence putting a lot of turn on this. And she's messing around that late right side.
Ooh, but she
gets a good kick.
Yeah, she kicks just before it gets real rowdy.
And yeah, I didn't. Oh, cool. We are. I'm surprised not to see Hailey go forehand again.
Me too.
I mean, her backhand is so good.
I wonder if she's has a little maybe like tweak on her elbow or wrist or something.
Yeah.
Just trying to save it to where she absolutely has to use it.
And that was pretty big grip lock, and this is a really terrible spot.
Hailey has been recovering well from terrible spots, but she's not able to find a gap here. She's right by the wall. We'll see what she has from there. Here's Silva on the left side. It's brutal.
Such a gnarly kick, too, to have that added OB stroke on top of a difficulty of getting to the pin from where she is. Pretty rough break. Good out.
Hailey can see the basket. Just a little forehand chip shot. Yep. More competitors finding circle 1 today than we've seen in days prior. 7 people getting there today.
That's a lot. Silva giving us a really good run from 90 feet or so. Oh, Cadence in the creek. Long wicket birdie.
Ooh.
Good run.
Man, it's fun watching Cadence and Silva putt.
Hanna too's made some big ones.
Yeah, of course, but the watching them go from way far away.
Yes, yeah. Really strong looking runs from very far.
Yes, Hanna.
Oh, great birdie, Hanna. Whew.
The little double fist pump. Hanna's game looking so solid right now.
Nice putt from Hailey to save a bogey.
Super smooth. Hanna, one of only 4 birdies on this hole today. Rebecca Don, Kelly Foster, and Rebecca Cox, the other 3.
Silva gonna take a double on that one. Rough. Brings her back to even par.
Oh, and it wouldn't be Maple Hill without a bazillion bogeys. Just found out that Missy Gannon was bogey free.
Oh, bogey free with an ace.
Pretty
Stop. Cool. Hole 17, we saw Cat Merge park it earlier. That gap we flew through is only about 6 feet wide. With this shorter par 3 pin position at 280, you do see backhands and forehands. You used to never see forehands through this gap in the par 4 position. So either is viable. It definitely plays well over 300 with the uphill. Plus, it's just, I don't know, I have a hard time making myself throw full power through this teeny tiny gap.
That's funny because a lot of people feel more comfortable throwing full power.
Yeah, I just can't do it. I can't.
This played as the easiest hole of the day today. There was 20 birdies.
Oh, nice. People figuring it out.
And 4 circle 2 putt birdies.
Very cool.
Which is crazy because that is way uphill. Yeah, so this is normally a par 4. And this is a fine change.
Just fine.
Getting some birdies.
I'm excited to play the par 4 version. I think it's more interesting.
Hailey showing us a forehand. Look at that distance.
Yeah, great power. Gets to circle's edge.
Silva, so low, but so powerful. Just on a rope all the way there.
Cadence, very long, very uphill look for a birdie.
Yeah.
I liked it too. Nice.
Hey, Hailey King.
Smooth putt from Hailey.
That was just outside the circle, 36 feet. Hanna win, deep circle 1.
Oh, her
Man.
putt looking so clean and strong.
She's making the ones you're supposed to make. She's looking professional out
Yeah.
there.
2 in a row.
Mm-hmm. Supposed to make, but no, we don't.
Easy to not.
But very easy to not. Silva, another birdie. Little birdie, double bogey, birdie sandwich. Washes it all away.
Yeah, Silva really been working a lot of birdies to be only 1 under par.
Let's wrap this round up. Get halfway through this final playoff event. Cadence still holding on to that 3rd place positioning. Just 1 stick ahead of a big tie. Here it is. We're playing from the long pin. First time we've ever played from here. It's a par 5. We love this change. Although a lot of the FPO tee shots are going to land right next to this bridge. It does make for some interesting footing, but you don't have to go crazy. You just got to get up here next to that big rock that we flew over. The further you get, obviously, the shorter your 3rd shot to the green is, but things don't always go according to plan, and sometimes this final shot to the green can be a little bit more interesting than you hope. It is reachable, though, by everyone in the field with 3 really great shots.
I do like this change.
Mm-hmm.
Nice looking shot from Hanna. Pretty much right where you want to be.
Yeah, she's going to be robbed of a run-up,
Yeah.
but you don't need much power on the 2nd shot. I would say only about, 280?
Yeah.
Maybe a little less.
Hailey
Hailey drifting a little right.
So much power though. Look, she gets,
Wow.
is she all the way through those trees?
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
so far.
So far.
That's like 80 feet farther than anyone else we've seen. Wow.
It's going to make for a really easy chip up.
Can she go for eagle?
No, she definitely
like
can.
She could.
She can. I wonder if she will. Silva just ahead of Hanna. She will be able to have a little bit of a run up, but we know Silva doesn't need it. Yeah, I kind of wish that we were playing this version of the last 2 days.
Same.
Because I don't know, we see a little bit more excitement. We see a little bit more ability to potentially birdie if you have to, and even eagle if you're feeling crazy. Whereas the tee pad position we play tomorrow is one that everyone's just leaving with a par.
A lot of pars.
You
a lot of layups, a lot of pars.
Yeah, you might see a birdie, but it's not very common.
Nice shot from Cadence, working her way, turning around those trees.
Main thing you want to avoid here is, of course, the OB everywhere, but that tree on the left side is the number 1 thing to get away from.
Where Hannah's heading straight towards it.
Get left.
Yeah, it might be right in her way.
She is 3 feet from out of bounds, too.
Yeah. Silva in a good spot here. Standstill master.
Angle master.
Ah, so pretty.
She's
so perfect.
Yeah. It's so scary to try to get around that tree because the OB line comes up quick.
What, like not even 15 feet probably? And this is Hailey's drive.
She's going for it.
She is.
Yes.
Going huge flex.
Yes, dude.
Oh my gosh, do it for the highlights. Oh, that was so close.
She does cross over the green, though, so she will be taking it from the drop zone, and we love to see it.
Yeah, we do.
Dang.
I wish she made it, man. That's such a cool play.
So close to landing it.
Cadence going for it on her 3rd backhand, leaves it short. Man, going in the little skinny gap. Ooh, tricky shot for Hanna.
Yeah,
a little pinched.
Pretty sharp hyzer forehand. Uphill.
And she crawls in. Awesome.
There's a little piece of wood right there that's like a perfect bumper. So love that Hanna skips over the top of it.
Love to see her go forehand too.
Mm-hmm.
Silva's 3rd.
Tailwind. Hard for this backhand turning shot.
Oh, just like you said.
Is that right on the bumper?
Yeah. And Silva just having to throw it again because she never crossed.
Yeah, she's just taking it from where she went OB. Almost the same shot.
A good correction, but frustrating.
Man,
Final mistake.
the wind is wild.
Yeah, it's whipping.
It's crazier than I saw on 18.
Oh, no.
Kate.
Oh. And she is throwing exactly the same shot. And this is a tough backhand, too.
Oh, I wish I could let them borrow my forehand for this shot.
Right?
Just take it.
The forehand feels
Just-
way more comfortable. And at least she gives that one height, but yeah, now she's at the drop zone. Yikes. I love this little plaque they put in for James Proctor.
Yeah, shout out. And here's Hailey King after an eagle bid.
Putting 4. That's crazy to be putting for birdie from a drop zone. It's crazy.
Here's Cadence putting for a 9. Come on.
Do it. Good run. Really brutal ending.
From leading the tournament
Yeah.
during this round.
And yeah, she slid off the pace a little, but was still under par. But man, tough ending. And it's something you end up like, yeah, you have to. You end up thinking about it all day when you did on 18. It's the last thing you did.
Silva with a rough finish as well and a little bit of work left. Yeah, what a finish from Hanna Huynh. She wasn't able to get the birdie, but nice forehand coming into the green.
Silva just going to end even par after all of that. Really battling all day.
So many birdies from Silva.
And a strong showing from Hanna. Love to see her on lead card. She's going to slide back to a tie for 5th.
And Cadence, her score not accurately representing her game today. Just brutal finish on hole 18.
Yeah, about as bad as you ever see it. And, I mean, it just shows that none of those shots are easy and they're all quite nervy. And, yeah, 18 has a whole lot of teeth.
And classic Maple Hill, just scores all over the place.
All over.
Holland's going to swoop into a tie for the lead with Silva Saarinen with a 6-down round today. Missy Gannon, 8 down, bogey free, 22 spots up into a tie for 3rd.
Ace.
Yep, Kat Merch with that 4 down, and she is going to be in that tie, and we're going to watch them tomorrow. I believe Rachel Turton and Hailey King are still the 2 spots just outside the bubble. And then there's a little bit too much math required to decide who is going to be in those 19 spots for the Pro Tour Championships. But there's a handful of players all battling for it. I believe Statmando has record of all that, and we'll keep you guys posted.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely too much math for the geese.
Yeah, well, it's too much math for anyone. It's because it all depends on where everyone else is finishing.
Right.
It's a little bit more straightforward for the 2 people right outside the bubble. So we will keep you guys posted on that for sure. We're smart enough for that. Good enough at math.
Yeah, join us for moving day tomorrow. So much movement out at Maple Hill always, but I think especially moving into Saturday.
Yeah, I'm Madison Walker.
I'm Erika Stinchcomb. We're the 2 hot geese.
Honk. There's our 3rd goose out all weekend long. We love to see him. We already talked about migration. After this event is over, we'll be heading down to South Carolina. Don't forget, we're almost to 500,000. So please like and subscribe, especially so we can stop saying it. We will all be happier for it. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.
Bye.